Welcome to Destination Playdate. I am your host, Attack Slug. Today's game is Ribbit Rabbit, available on itch.io for $1. Let's view the intro as the owner casts a spell on this bunny and kind of mixes him with a frog. So science has gone wrong. He died halfway and Ribbit Rabbit was born. So he eats carrot flies, he can't swim, and he jumps 1, 2, 1, 2. And so, I've played through the first world and unlocked the second, but let's hop back in here and show you how things start very simply and ramp up in Ribbit Rabbit. So when you first start playing, you're like, oh, this is just very simple. I jump across these little pads here. I don't go in the water. I am the little tiny moving character here, right? But at the end, there is a carrot fly kind of dangling on the bottom right-hand corner there, so I kind of just straight across, and it's easy peasy. But things do get more complicated because you have to understand that you jump one space and then two. So if I was to go, all right, across, I drown. If I was to go up, that's one, and across, that's two. So the thing you kind of keep in mind here is short, long, short, long, short, long the whole time. Because otherwise, you're going to end up in the water, and that ain't no good. So it starts out real simple. Get to the carrot fly, and you're good. And you can see how things get gradually more complex as the whole game moves on. There are 40 stages, and I've gotten to, like, stage 11 at this point. So I will show you how things get more complicated as we move along in this. But again, always keep in mind, it's the short, long, short, long. It is one hop in the water, and you're starting back at the beginning. So that's the thing to keep in mind. It does get more complicated, and some of these stages can take you a bit. So it took me a bit. I wanted to finish those first 10 to get to this point. So short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. So you got, right there, it got tricky. And then long, short, long, short, long, short. See, this is where I screw up. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. Carrots. 1-4. Now, the one complaint I have thus far is I don't see any way to actually get back to the level select from when I'm here. I can't crank it. None of that from this thing here because I gotta go home and then relaunch it to get back to the level select. But thankfully, they all stay unlocked. Now, one thing I don't like is that right now, I think they're going to fix this, but right now, if you go to a level select and you've beaten a stage, and you got to say, I got to stage 2-2, it's locked right here because I got to it, I didn't finish it. So, back to stage 2-1, and oh my god, look at this. So, it does ramp up considerably, and it's all about figuring out exactly how to position your rabbit here and jump the appropriate amount of jumping. So trying to learn that combination, that's the problem there. Long, short, long, short. Well, I screwed that up. I screwed it up. You can see how things get very tricky very quickly. So short, long, and then long, long, short, long. There we go. All right, short. Again, I've already beaten this, but it didn't keep that stage 2 unlocked. So there's that. Yes, down, and then short, long, and then long, short, long, 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 short, long, and then that's 2-2. Okay, so things get quite tricky in Ribbit Rabbit. Long. So there are also switches to hit, and I can't hit this switch. Like, but why? It's there. I should be able to hit that switch, and I don't know why I'm not being able to hit it. So I'm hitting up, and it's doing nothing for me. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. That's going to be a problem, because you can see that I can't get across to where I need to get across to because there aren't any platforms there, which I'm sure is what the switch is for, and I've not honestly gotten this far yet. So I've not quite puzzled out what the puzzle is in this puzzle platformer, and I'm going to keep dying here in Ribbit Rabbit, but I'm enjoying my time with it, and it does get quite the brain bender, the mind bender, but why can I not hit this switch? I don't understand. Let's go back a little bit. You can see that there are switches to hit that will undo and make the stage change, and then I'm not sure why I put me at the middle though. That's a little weird, but again, I've already finished it, so it's kind of whatever, but generally back to the start. So you're back here doing this and having a good time doing it, and hopefully not dying in the water, because even though you are part frog, you can't swim. You're still mostly a rabbit here in Ribbit Rabbit. Anyhow, this is out now on itch.io. It is $1 for the Playdate. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you next time. And I'm out.